quite frankly, I don't know how exactly I'm gonna like. Bro. Like, I don't know how to really. God dang. Yeah. Oh yeah. Forewarning. One of these mic cables have a shortage in it, so whatever you hear that ruffling noise is nothing we can do about it until I get another mic cable. So yeah, just bear with us. Anyway, kind of want to drop a bomb just because it's been so long. So this isn't your same normal podcast that I started with. This isn't just hear me out, dog. This isn't, ain't no back in black. He's black. I'm
you
back.
black.
Nigga, you black.
You blacker than me.
No, you're blacker than me.
That's cap. Just because I look blacker because I'm sitting by the door. That's not fair.
No, you're blending in with the door.
That's because I'm sitting by the door. That doesn't. I have a black shirt on too.
That's because you're black.
And I got the black
black
chair. So
you're black, bro.
No, you blacker than me.
Can I finish my intro?
No.
All right.
Yes, you may.
All right, thank
I
you.
apologize.
I apologize for my outburst. All right, yeah. Like I was saying, bro, this isn't just hear me out, dog. You know what I'm saying? This is a brand new segment that me and my dog Q has started. So go ahead and introduce yourself, Q.
My name is Quinn, but y'all can call me whatever y'all want. Yeah.
My bad, bro. Go ahead.
No, you good. I'm Quinn. I don't know what else y'all want to know about me, but that's my name.
Bro, you gotta like tell them what it is you like to do for. All right, I guess I'm interviewing. What is it that you like to do for a living? Your hobbies, you know what I'm saying? Stuff you like to do for fun.
So what I like to do for fun is I like to play video games and play basketball. I also, like to spend time with my friends and family, such as this good sir right here. But yeah.
Who, me?
Yes, you, good sir.
Oh, we're family? I'm playing, bro. I'm playing. All right. Most of y'all probably know me. I'm Nico.
I'm sorry, my fault.
You good. Go ahead.
What?
All right, yeah. I'm Nico. Most of y'all already know me. You feel me? I'm gonna kind of fill y'all in because like the last episode I did on here, I just basically disappeared without saying anything. It's been almost a year, maybe not, but within that time, I started taking music seriously. I dropped the EP called Drawing Board. It's on Apple Music. The link is in my bio on Instagram if you just want to go check it out, take a look. Still doing the same old stuff, music, traveling, being with my friends and family, like this dude over there. Hooping, a lot has gone on though. And we're gonna slowly get into it as we break off into like some of these subjects and segments that we have for y'all. And yeah. So, what you want to break it off with? You wrote down topics, y'all.
Yeah, I wrote some down. I had to make sure I remember what I was doing.
We wrote them down, but it's like... There goes our monetization. Bro.
You right. My fault.
No, good.
Alright. I guess we could start off. What the hell? Oh, yeah. We could start off with probably like starting out fresh.
All right. So, without going into like a deep dive into starting out fresh, are we talking into like starting off fresh as in relocating and starting off fresh, or like starting off fresh relationship wise?
Let's start with new location.
Okay. So I feel like when you say starting off fresh and you're referring to a location, it doesn't have to be someplace physical, I'd say. Like it could also be, relocating to hanging out with new people, or like relocating and starting to do like stuff that you haven't done before because you always wanted to do it, but the people you were with, they was just like, nah, bro, that ain't us. Just switching up your crowd, the stuff that you do on a daily. So, like, what are some things you could say you do to start off fresh? And your pizza things smell great, by the way.
You want one?
No,
You sure?
I ate, bro. No, I'm good.
You want like a part?
How long is this going to take?
I thought.
No, I'm playing. I still got the same like sound bites from the first podcast, and me and him we're gonna like filter them out and swap them out, but we can get up to like what 3 pages worth of sounds. So stay tuned. Just stay tuned.
Yeah. But starting off fresh, I say first it starts mentally for me because I have to get into a new mindset to be in a different environment. So I have to be more accepting of change and just being patient.
Okay, I feel you on that. I personally, I feel like starting off fresh is more of a thing where it's like you're kind of taking time to really learn more about yourself. Like it's almost like a what's the hyperbolic chamber on Dragon Ball Z. Like
Yeah.
you take time to go and sit down and heal from whatever you may have encountered beforehand, and you come out stronger or smarter, or whatever the case may be. Like it could just be like for me personally, like I took I stopped hanging out with people for like what a year almost because I was working overnight.
Yeah.
And like during that time, I was just learning about myself, like sitting down talking to God, and just figuring stuff out, like stuff that I want to do in life. Like, bro, and it helped a lot. Like, I look at certain situations with a different perspective. Like something small that I could snap on. Like, no, it's just like, bro, I don't even care about that. Like, so yeah, I do agree with what you were saying.
Yeah. When it comes to relationships now, starting off fresh, I say it comes with accepting that you're trying to move on. Comes with also the same change of mindset, like going to God about it and being like, can you please heal me and take the time to work on me and get me better and get me ready for the next thing that's coming for me.
Right.
So it's just being patient and letting these new things come towards you and not rushing it, because if you rush it, you're going to run into something that you probably don't want most of the time. So just patience, and don't rush into getting into relationships. Get to know the person before you give your body to them. Give 100% of your effort. I wouldn't say 100% of your effort, but I say like just take your time getting to know the person.
Right. I also think like, you basically hit the nail on the head with it. Wait, what is it? The head of the nail? Is it the nail on the head or the head of the nail?
The nail on the head, I think you said it right.
I don't know. But yeah, I feel like you were spot on, because like it's nothing too much I can really say to really like add on to that. I'd say maybe reciprocation is a big deal in this saying too. Like, if the energy isn't reciprocated on both ends, it's kind of like a Libra scale. Like if you put in 110 and they bring in 65, it's gonna look and feel crazy. So it's like, yeah.
I hate when it's like they feel like entitled to make you show all the effort, but then when you're showing all the effort and then they're only giving you so much back, it's like you get tired of doing that.
Yeah, it's tiring.
Yeah.
Like it's almost as if like, or if you're not vocal enough about what you want, in a sense, because then a person could be like trying to feel your energy and feel where you are, and it's like, bro, you're not saying nothing. So how would I know what, like, what's a good analogy I could use? Let's say you having a dinner and you need forks, and you don't say that you need forks. So everybody shows up to the dinner and nobody can eat because we don't have forks. You knew we needed forks, but you never said anything. So it's like,
Exactly.
yeah. So now it's like, dang, not only is it messed up for you, but it's messed up for me too now. So, yeah. I also feel like, if once you get done starting off fresh, or if you are able, like you and your partner are able to accomplish, set rules and boundaries on how y'all want to move about in the said relationship or situationship, like, do you start to look for validation in them? Or, like, is it a such thing as looking at others for validation too much?
It definitely is, like, when it becomes too much, because then you start to lean and depend on the other person too much or other people too much, and then you don't have the sense of self-confidence in you. And I've witnessed that in many relationships I've been in where the female leans too much on me.
Has there ever been a time where you felt like maybe you were leaning too much onto them?
There was. It was like the situation where I had my first love. I was heavily dependent on them at that time because I was going through a lot and a bunch of new emotions that I haven't dealt with. So it was like I was dependent on them for my happiness and trying to understand and get through the times I was going through. And they were really there for me until they weren't. And then it was just like, I'm stuck in a dark place and I don't know how to get myself out of it.
Right. I'll say for me, big on the running into emotions I hadn't felt before and not knowing how to deal with them. Like, that's where I basically had that whole period of where I was like, yeah, I sat down and learned more about myself. And now, when, like, as of recently, I've had a similar situation, and it's like, bro, like, why am I getting upset? Like, why am I angry? And it's like, oh, this made me angry, and I feel this way because that happened. And instead of me just lashing out or going to take my anger out on like a punching bag or, whatever ways you deal with your emotions, it's like, I just sat there and I talked myself through it. Or I talked to my friends and they gave me what little bit of advice that they could, and it helped. So, yeah.
Also, what helped me through those times was like knowing that God was there for me. Like, at first when I was going through that, I didn't even, bat an eye at the concept or even really take much into it. And then it was like, once I actually paid attention and that thought crossed my mind, I paid attention, and then it was like, that gave me the clarity I needed not to, overstep things and not to do something that I would regret.
Right. Bro, this is a lot for a first episode.
Yeah.
Bro, like, Let's see. So if you were to make like a five pointed list, what are all the things you would suggest for somebody else when they're going into a new situation?
First thing,
Getting to know the person, number one. Yeah.
yeah, definitely get to know the person. But I say before that, know for sure how you're feeling and if you're ready for that.
Okay. So make that number two. Number one being sure. Yeah, knowing yourself and being sure this is what you want to do. How you want to progress forward in life.
Yeah.
All right. Number three.
Once you're getting to know that person, recognize their patterns and the things that they like to do a lot. So recognize that and assess if those are things that you would like to deal with.
I think it shorted out. You might have to repeat it again. My bad.
I was saying like assess their patterns and see if those are things that you would like to deal with.
Okay. Four.
For
I'm making you give all these for a reason.
oh yeah. yeah. Four, I say once you figure that out, either this is a go ahead or this is a go away. Like once you assess those patterns and seeing if those are the things that you are willing to deal with for the rest of your life, I say, this is the point where you choose if you want to go or stay.
Okay. All right. I feel like that's enough. We can stop beating them over the head for a minute.
Yeah.
All right. So Q, you're as big as a cartoon fan as I am.
Yes, sir.
I need your top 5 cartoons. Not just all across the board, but let's go with Nickelodeon first.
Nickelodeon. Ooh.
And it doesn't have to be in order. So
Okay.
just 5.
Okay. Well, since it's not in order, I'm gonna go ahead and state the one on top of my head: Avatar, Danny Phantom, SpongeBob. Have to say SpongeBob. Let's see. Avatars, Danny Phantom, SpongeBob. Ooh, y'all don't get mad at me. I'm gonna say Rocket Power.
Rocket Power?
I loved it. I had a freaking Game Boy Advance game. It was so fun. Yeah.
Jeez. Rocket Power is in my top 10, but I don't. It's like it's in between 7 and 10, honestly. Like,
Understandable.
It could fall anywhere. Like just depending on where I'm at in life. I'm gonna say my 5 are SpongeBob, Danny Phantom. I'm gonna go Jimmy Neutron because I was a big Jimmy Neutron fan.
Oh yeah, add Jimmy Neutron. Yeah, for sure.
What's that? 3?
Yeah, that's 3.
Fairly Odd Parents. And my 5th, Avatar.
Okay.
And honestly, you could probably swap Avatar and nah, you can't. Nah, you can't, bro. That's my top 5. I'm sticking with it.
Avatar is 5.
Nah. It's no order. It's no order.
Okay.
That was 5.
All right. I can't disagree with that, but at the same time, I loved Fairly Odd Parents, but at the same time, it's not my top 5.
What's the honorable mention that you think you left out?
Tough Puppy. No, Fanboy and Chum Chum. Fanboy and Chum Chum.
Oh, but I wasn't expecting either one of those answers.
For real?
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Tough Puppy like that.
I'm not gonna cap. You know the reason why I love Tough Puppy.
The cat.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
If you watched Tough Puppy, that was one of the main reasons why you watched it. I don't care.
Heck yeah. Shoot. I think my honorable mention would be, I'm gonna have to go All Grown Up, bro.
Respectable.
All Grown Up was a good show, bro.
It was a good show.
For those of you who don't know what All Grown Up is, it's a spinoff from Rugrats. Like everybody in Rugrats, they grew up and they were in what, high school, middle school,
Something like that.
Yeah,
I think it was.
it was like the main cast from Rugrats, and they were just all grown up now. And then I think a lot of people don't realize what was the Asian chick's name? And was she Asian? Is she Asian? Chucky's sister. I mean,
She looked like it.
yeah, like, all right. So if you seen Rugrats and go to Paris, the little girl that Chucky's dad married, her mom. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Let me see.
Yeah, search it up, man. We got a research department.
Research department in effect. Yep.
Yep. I can't remember her name. I think it wasn't Susie.
Kimmy Watanabe Finster.
Yes. Kimmy Watanabe. Kimmy Watanabe, yes. So her mom and Chucky's dad end up getting married on Rugrats Go to Paris. So that makes her Chucky's stepsister.
What are you doing, stepsis?
Oh no.
No, it happened.
But heck no, I wouldn't think that. In the world, you tripping, bro. Wait.
Move this man!
Really?
I think it's this one. Yeah, bro, you're tripping.
No, I'm not.
I wouldn't dare think.
As soon as they turn 18.
Ew, bro. Yeah, that's disgusting, bro. You're tripping. Nah. But anyway, I got in an argument with my friend, and my friend was trying to tell me, nah, and All Grown Ups, they were dating. I'm like, bro, they're brother and sister. Like, what are you talking about? You talking about they were dating? He was always at her house. They lived together.
Exactly.
Like, there's no way around it. And I think they ended up having they shared a half sibling too.
Also,
It's been a while since I watched.
they also, made a video.
What do you mean by that?
Anywho, Wesley.
Nah, bro. Whoa. What you mean they made a video?
No, don't worry about it, bro.
Where'd you find this video?
You don't need to know all that, bro.
No, we need to know. Where did you find this video, bro?
If you like search the darkest parts of the web,
You're going to jail. You're going to jail, bro. You're going to jail.
no, it's like when they like old, like it's like they have a foreclosure warning, like they 18 and up, like when they were adults, not like.
You're going to jail, bro. You were watching.
It says, and they
Wait, you watched this video?
No, I didn't watch it. I seen the thumbnail. I was like, oh, that's
You
interesting.
seen the thumbnail.
Yeah,
So what were you watching where you found the thumbnail?
hentai.
Jesus.
This was back when I used to, dibble and dabble and everything.
Hey, yo.
Not everything, but
I got to put the sleep back on my microphone because, that's crazy.
I ain't do nothing.
I'm gonna give you some underrated cartoons for Cartoon Network before we get into our top 5. I'm gonna go with dang. See, now I can't think of the full name of the show, but it's The Life of Juniper Lee. It was like the Cartoon Network version of American Dragon, but Shorty was she was a sorceress, and like she fought monsters.
Ooh, I think. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was around that time where they can't see it, but
Yeah, they can't see it, but yeah.
I don't know how to yet, but I'm gonna try and import a picture or something, and it's probably gonna be like right there
Yeah.
if I can do it. If not, just pretend it's right there.
Yeah, just
Look it up and then do it again.
Just look it up and hold it like right there.
Just look it up and then we just gonna put it right there. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Y'all can't see it.
Yeah.
Too bad. We don't have a budget for that. If we had a budget, we wouldn't spend it on that.
Yep.
And I'm standing on it.
This nigga.
Bruh, I had a label for like the sounds, but I don't know where it is. I lost it when I moved, so I don't know why or what is what. I can't remember what is off the top of my head.
We'll just go through and make a label next time, you know.
No, we're not.
I'm a force them two guys. I'm sorry.
I'm not doing it.
Well, I'll do it then.
He's not doing it.
Yes, I will.
No, you're not.
Yes, I will.
Don't lie to these people, bro.
I cut my
This
toenails
is our
off and
first
throw them at you.
episode. Huh?
I cut my toenails off and throw them at you.
Ain't gotta step on your pizza, nigga.
Why you gotta do all that, man?
Bro, you just threatened to throw a toenail clipping at me. That's crazy.
I don't feel like food is a different level of disrespect though.
But your bodily clippings are not. That's not disrespectful.
It's not as disrespectful as stepping on somebody's food.
But bro, think about it. Think about the process you have to go through to do what you said. First of all, you gotta go find the toenail clippers, and then you gotta like actually sit down and clip the toenail without, you know what I'm saying, getting a hangnail or something crazy like that. And then you gotta throw them at me. That's wild.
I feel like since I know where my toenail clippers are, it's not as an enduring process.
You still gotta go get them, bro.
It's right there.
Right where? Behind the camera?
No, it's in my drawer over there.
Hey, yo. You gotta take a phone call.
No. I'm telling. She texted me like 2 seconds ago and immediately called me.
Yeah, bro, I can't stand that. Like, don't send me a text and then turn around and call me unless it's like urgent or something. Like, but you text me, oh, what you doing? And then immediately call me 0.5 seconds later. Like, give me a second to text you back. But yeah, it's gonna be a whole lot of stuff that I'm gonna have to edit out of this. So I don't know how much we can record possibly, cause it's like, damn. I'm gonna try to keep our videos at like, what you think's a good length, like 30-40 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So that means we'd be filming like an hour worth of content, and we're at 30 minutes right now, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and. Bro, where did that come from?
I don't know. It's the soda and the garlic bread, bro.
Jesus, man.
Yes, sir.
Bro, this man Quinn is an anomaly. Cause like he burps. Like when he burps, it's a good burp. I ain't gonna lie. And Quinn is like 5'10", bro.
Bruh.
Like he's not like a super huge dude, but you would think that burp came from the soles of his feet. So it's like, dog, how? Like,
Yeah, I just be letting it out. So
bro, you just be eating any and everything, bro.
that's
Like,
cap.
that ain't cap.
I don't eat bananas.
I found the crickets.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. All right. Top 5 cartoons. Losing track.
From what?
Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network. Top 5 cartoons.
Yeah, sure,
Okay. You going first?
Would you like for me to go first, bro?
Yes, man.
All right. Bro, you can't say that. You can't say that.
Oh, I can't.
No.
Even if I'm black.
Yes, you cannot say the ER.
Oh, I can only say A.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my top 5 cartoons, Cartoon Network.
What if I say coon?
Yeah, you can't say all that.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to edit all that out too.
Oh, you can't just like bleep it.
I mean, I can bleep it, but when I bleep it, it's just gonna like they won't hear it, so it'll just sound like the sound went out for like 2 or 3 seconds. Unless I could find like the little bleep thing or something, and I just cause like now that I know how to kind of, I don't really. Y'all want to sip of this water while I'm holding it like this? You can get some if you want some. But yeah. Yeah. Like once I figure out how to really get familiar with this new software that I'm using, like I'm gonna really start editing. I'm gonna be on my my Cole Bennett shit for real. But my top 5 cartoons, I'm gonna go Adventure Time, Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Word.
Like that. The only part that I enjoyed was when Cheese came.
Dude ain't bad. You keep digging. Yeah, Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends. That's 2. Number 3, I'm gonna go Ed and Eddie. 4, Regular Show. 5, you probably not gonna like this, but I'm gonna go Generator X.
That's respectable. I respect that more than Foster's. No, I'm not gonna cap. I don't mess with Foster's. I'm not gonna cap with you.
All right, so what's your 5?
My 5, Adventure Time, Regular Show. Those are for certain. Courage, Ed and Eddie, and Tom and Jerry.
Okay. See, I don't count Tom and Jerry as a Cartoon Network cartoon.
Boomerang.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
If we're not counting that as a Cartoon Network cartoon, I say, what would I put there instead? Amazing World of Gumball. I'm basic.
Yeah, Amazing World of Gumball is in my honorable mention, and so is I was just thinking of the show too.
I literally just did. I forgot some of them. Let me see.
Bro, I cannot beat this. Teen Titans. I'm tripping.
Oh yeah, Teen Titans definitely in honorable mentions.
Yeah, it's not top. The only reason it's not top 5, we didn't get enough episodes.
Yeah.
And the way they ended it was abrupt, and like as a kid, you didn't understand the significance of how it ended until you got older. Cause like when you look back, it's like, bro, Beast Boy got done the dirtiest way possible.
I ain't even get to see the freaking last episode, but it used to come on at times where I wasn't even at the house, so I couldn't even see it.
Oh man, bro.
It was the same way when you remember when Ben 10 Alien Force, when Alien X came. I was still living in Atlanta, by the way. I was at Stone Mountain because my mom wanted to take me to a fireworks show, and I was so mad. I was trying to watch that episode. I was like, bro, I want to see Alien X. I'm over here stuck.
No, bro. Remember like back when Cartoon Network had the little like South Park looking figures, and like they'd be like, this show is coming on next, and it would be the figure would be the character from the show.
Oh yeah,
that was like the best little era of Cartoon Network. But I remember they dropped the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends movie, and I was at St. George Island for like a week because that's where me and my family would go for Thanksgiving, and this was like Wednesday night. So it's like, yeah, because I know tomorrow it's gonna come on again tomorrow, the next day around the same time. But it's like, bro, my family gonna be here, so when am I gonna have time to watch it, bro? As soon as the rolling like titles and stuff came on, my mom was like, "Hey, come on, we about to walk across the beach." I'm like, "I don't want to go." She like, "Come on." I'm like, no, I want to sit here and watch this movie. And next thing I know, bro, I'm like, bro, God, man, bro, she made me walk like on the beach, and like some people are like, oh man, that's nice, bro. That's a nice thing to do. Like I ain't never been to the beach, bro. Look, bro, it's St. George Island Beach. It's not like freaking Peru or something. Like nah, like it's a jellyfish right here. It's a dead fish right there. Like this ain't no pretty beach for real. And it's like, bruh. And we can just walk, 2 houses, 3 houses down. Nah, bro. We walked a mile.
That's crazy.
We walked a mile and back, so that's 2 miles.
Y'all know y'all was out.
It was dark when we got back. We left like an hour before sundown, and it was dark when we got back. What's up?
No, I just trying.
Can you hear yourself still?
Yeah, I can still hear myself.
All right, so we good. So yeah, that's what happened for me.
That's lame.
Yeah,
That's so lame.
hey, but I ain't never been. I've never been to a mountain. So you say you went to Stone Mountain?
Yeah, Stone Mountain. It's like it's one of them attractions that's a little bit outside Atlanta, like 30 minutes probably.
Is it like a actual mountain, or is it just a hill with a rock on it?
It's a big mountain. They got the freaking, what's it called, the
Trails?
They don't have trail. Yeah, they have a trail going up the mountain, up the side of the mountain, and they also got the sky lift. Yeah, the sky lift that goes all the way up the mountain.
Oh shoot, that's dope, bro. We gotta go.
Yeah, next time we go up to Atlanta, I'll take y'all there.
Is it like any like panthers or stuff up there, like mountain lions?
As far as I know, though, I never ran into one. I don't think they have any of that.
I remember one time we was walking at the like Mission St. Louis trails out there near Lake Jackson.
Yeah.
And I remember the park ranger, he just so happened to be out there, and he was like, we asked him, we was like, are there any like animals and stuff out there? He was like, nah, there's nothing out there. It's normally just, a little bit of frogs. You might see a snake or two. Bro, we went to walking, and we jumped off the trail and jumped over this creek, and like we started walking some more, and we looked, it was a freaking bobcat.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And bobcats aren't native to Florida, so somebody put that bobcat. Like somebody put that there, and yeah, like it just ran right past us, and that was that. But it's like we run into the weirdest creatures. Like what's our native? It's like with the Florida panther and the mockingbird.
Yeah, something like that.
Bro, I've seen monkeys. I've seen platypus, beavers, like all kind of crazy stuff. Like just being out.
Bruh, I only see that type of stuff when I go to the zoo. But I seen alligators and stuff before.
Yeah, gators, like all kind of stuff, snakes. But I'm gonna tell you how I realized it was a platypus. So I was doing community service, and like we was picking up trash, and I just so happened to be looking like alongside the road, like just in a distance, and I was like, oh, that looked like a beaver tail. And I looked again, and I was like, that's not big enough to be a beaver. And I was like, oh, that's a platypus. And when I walked over, sure enough, it was a platypus. So
did he look like Perry the platypus?
No, he looked like a beaver with a bill, but he was just skinny. Like it's weird. It's weird, it's super weird, bro.
He ain't put a hat on or nothing.
I should have picked him up and brought him back to you, and I know you would have cooked him.
I don't eat platypus. He lying, y'all.
You eat gizzards though.
No, gizzards nasty, bro.
Bro, what is a gizzard?
It's like, the chicken little balls on the chin, the balls on the chicken chin. It looks like a ball sack, bro, hanging from their chin. That's what it is.
That's the gizzard?
Yes.
I thought the gizzard was like what they use to break down their food.
Oh,
So I thought it was like their jaw.
Nah. That's them balls.
Yeah, man. It's weird.
Niggas be eating them balls off chicken chin.
Wait, so do ducks have gizzards? Because ducks be having them little big puffy jaws around their face and stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. But I don't think they have gizzards.
Is that armor?
I don't know what the hell it is. I'm not even gonna cat with you. But they be. Ugh.
Bro, you ever notice how like when you go to like Lake Ella and you walking around with the bread and stuff, and like if you don't feed the ducks, they just start following you?
Hell yeah.
I remember one time me and my brother went and he done threw all his bread out. I'm being smart. I'm like, man, nah, I'm finna walk around the whole park and I'm gonna feed the ducks. Like, why would I throw all my bread out right here?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I turned around, I had an army of ducks just waddling their tail. Like, you know how when a duck run up, he just be waddling his tail? Like,
Yeah.
bro, I had a whole army with me.
That nigga went in 50 deep.
Nah, it was more like 37, but you know what I'm saying?
That's an oddly specific number.
It's always oddly specific. Bro, that's the name of the show, bro. Damn.
Oddly specific.
Oddly specific. That's got a fire. I ain't gonna cap.
Just like
Damn.
me. Yeah.
I gotta dap you up on that one. That was fire. Yeah, we came up with it. Dang, bro. So welcome to the first episode of Oddly Specific, y'all. I think we gonna call it a wrap.
That's fine.
Nah, bro. We gotta get to our honestly, I feel like this shit probably like not even recording no more. Cause I would hate to turn this off and it's glitched out.
You got 43 minutes on it.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. All right, y'all. Like I said, this is the first episode of Oddly Specific. We came up with it around the 40-minute mark. Anything else you want to say to the people, bro?
I love y'all, and I would hope to see y'all in the next episode, and we'll definitely come with more fire content.
Yeah, next episode will be more structured for sure. Even though we have no structure,
it'll be oddly specifically structured.
it will certainly be 14 and a half topics that we'll possibly get into. And yeah, God bless y'all. Stay safe. And also, I'm gonna drop a bomb one more time because I'm the coolest motherfucker you motherfucker know. Any motherfucker playing it, you feel me? Goddamn.